Pies. They are the perfect ready meal. On average, we each eat 36 pies a year in the UK. But if I'm going to discover the secrets to a perfect pie, I need to go back in time. As lives became busier in the 1970s, chilled convenience foods took off. And pies were an absolute shoo-in for a ready meal regular. Competition was fierce when it came to keeping up appearances in the kitchen.
Some women claim bird's eye chicken pie as their own. Can you imagine?
As shown in this Bird's Eye ad, where June Whitfield's over-the-top performance as a vicar's wife highlights that while the chilled pies were modern,
I only hope those women can live with themselves.
the table manners were still positively Victorian.
How do you make pastry like this? It's my own recipe.
And it was during the Victorian era that pies came into their own as the first ready meal. Sold as street food, they were cheap, filling, and downright tasty. If you're going to look at pies, you have to look at where they all started, as far as I'm concerned. I've come to a proper eel and pie shop. The oldest in the country, in fact, to meet the founder's grandson and current owner of Manze's Pies, Rick Poole. Hopefully, he'll let me in on a few of the secrets that have been pulling in pie lovers and keeping his family in business for over 100 years. Hello.
Hi, pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. Thanks so much for having me here.
Yeah, very well.
What an amazing, amazing place. How long has it been here for?
It was originally my great-grandfather's shop.
And has the menu always been the same here? Because
Yeah.
this is an eel and pie shop.
It's an eel and pie shop. The liquor came about because they were originally eel pies, because the liquor is a parsley sauce, which always goes with fish.
Was it fish stock as well originally?
Yes, originally it was fish stock, but eel started to become scarce, and then it was changed by my great-grandfather, Robert Cook, to meat pie.
On a busy night, how many pies do you think you're going to be shelling out to people?
Anywhere between 1,500 and 2,000 pies on a Saturday, all handmade. Yeah, they start early.
That's a lot of pies. Their family recipe must have something bringing people back again and again. And if I want to find out what it is,
Please come this way.
I need to get into the kitchen.
Welcome to the kitchen. Mind your head.
I will mind my head. Wow, look at all this. Oh, there's the eels. All these Gilbert machines, how old are they?
Yeah, they're all around 100 years old.
And you're still using it?
Yeah, we find it makes a much better pie than the new stuff.
You seem to be doing a lot of butchering here.
Yeah, we've got the meat bones here, so we take out the bones, trim them up. It's all the best, sweetest meat is always on the bone.
What cut of meat do you get for these?
Hindquarter flanks.
Rick, why don't you get ready-made minced meat?
Don't know what's in it. You know exactly what's in these.
Do you want me to help you out here?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Rick only uses prime cuts of beef for the pie filling. And that's quite sort of a thick cut, isn't it?
Yeah, we want it to have a good texture.
So what are you going to do with this
Basically seasoning.
seasoning? Nothing else goes into the
no
pie?
vegetables, nothing like that. Just pure meat and seasoning.
And am I going to have to bribe you in order for you to tell me what's in your seasoning?
You could try, but I don't think you'll get anywhere.
Now for the pastry. So, Rick, what's in here?
So you've got flour, water, margarine and salt. Now we need to cut this into 36 pieces. Go right to the bottom to get all the way through.
Gosh, okay.
Yeah, it's hard work making pies.
It is.
There you go, already cut for you.
These are rolled out to create the base for the pies, with enough space left for the filling. Well, it's got some secret ingredient that
The secret
you
ingredient
still
you
haven't
won't
told
know.
me about.
No.
But that looks quite dark, Rick, there.
Yeah. It's a bit...
The mince has been given a secret seasoning mix and is ready to go in the pastry cases. I'm paranoid there's going to be exploding pies when...
Well, if there is, we'll make you eat that one.
Yeah.
And that could be your one for lunch.
Oh, that's a lot heavier than I thought.
Put them there. Mind your wrists on that base bit.
Yeah.
It's rather hot.
So this is the liquor corner.
Yeah, that's where we do our potatoes over there, and the liquor's here. So that's all ready. It's got our parsley all in there with our stock.
And what's in there?
So this is the parsley in our stock.
I'm going to keep trying.
Rick may not be giving away the recipe,
Very parsley.
but I know that in the past, Manze's used to use fish stock as the base for their famous liquor. And that's given me an idea for later.
Liquor is what you serve here, but a lot of people who still want their pie with gravy.
Well, it's a different meal.
Yeah.
A pie mash and liquor is a different meal to a pie mash and gravy. And
And gravy's a bit of a dirty word, so you do give them a bit of gravy.
We do.
if they are.
so the pies are ready now.
Oh, they look good.
They are all nice and cooked. Put these down here. Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
yes.
Gravy coming out of there.
Oh, and that pastry really, oh, it's so satisfying. That is a job well done, I have to say. But I assume that's what, you've had 120 years of
That's why we're
perfecting it?
still going.
Having seen all this, I need to go upstairs and order myself a proper
not?
pie, liquor, mash, put all the tastes together.
Okay?
Thank you so much for
You're
talking me
welcome.
through this.
You're welcome.
Right. That's perfect. It's really comforting, the pastry. It's got that crunch in it. It's like a proper beefy flavour because there's nothing else to interfere with it. That's a proper pie. And the liquor, comfort food. The thing I'm going to have to think about is the pastry. Because for my pie, I was just going to use just ready-made pastry, but I don't think it's going to be as good as that. It's not a surprise that they've been here for that long, because this is really well thought out, simple, and it just works.
The pies are amazing, but there's no putting off trying the other star attraction.
My goodness, it's jellied.
Jellied eels.
It's actually quite nice. It's very, very fishy. What would I describe it? Mackerel? Not for everyone, but I quite like it.